This silver mining company is a life-changing investment opportunity for you at current prices with a potential up to 700% gains in the coming months and years. So today we are going to talk about Guanajuato Silver Company. It's a mining company in Mexico, and we will talk about the current chart, the current price, quick chart analysis on my side, why I think that the price is currently, or the stock, the company is currently undervalued, what my targets are, what are the risks, what are the benefits, and just in general some details about the company so you get a better knowing about the company, a nice overview. So let's start with the chart analysis. And as you can see, we have the weekly chart, one candle equals 1 week on the chart, and I will show you what I drew on my chart right now. This is the OTC chart, okay? This is based in US dollar. The Canadian chart is almost the same, but I prefer this one. So I use this one to show you my chart analysis. And as you can see, this stock has not much of a trading history, and we are currently still, even after the smaller pump we had in this year, we are still in this sideways range in the lower part of the range, which is normally a good buying opportunity if you are actually confident that this stock will rise in the coming months. And the current market cap is around $144 million, which is really low in my opinion, based on the state the company is in. It's a junior producer with 4 million ounces per year, AGEQ, so silver equivalent ounces per year they mine, but we will get into this later. And currently, just based on the charts, we retraced from this mid-level, okay, this turquoise mid-level, and we are now coming back into support. This horizontal line has been a big support earlier in the 2022 and 2023. We broke below, and since then it acted as big resistance, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times we bounced off that. Then we got a nice push above, reclaim, and we are now currently retesting it again as support after we had resistance over here on the mid-level. And furthermore, we got this diagonal uptrend support as well, which is in confluence with this horizontal support line. So when we go onto the daily chart, we can see that we are currently down by around 45% from the last local high to the local low. There is a possibility that we go even lower at around 46, maybe minus 50%. And this is crazy big volatility, but in my opinion, this is a chance to buy lower before the big pump starts. Because just based on my experience, I have 7+ years experience in chart analysis on pretty volatile assets, and I made a lot of money based on my chart analysis. I can tell you, I'm not an expert in silver or mining stocks in general. I'm new to this as well. I'm into this since the start of this year. I research a lot, so I know more than the average investor about mining stocks, but one sector I'm an expert is chart analysis, okay? So in my opinion, just based on my experience, based on this what I see on the chart, this is a good buying opportunity just based on chart, okay? No fundamentals, just chart analysis. This is a good support zone around, let's say around 22 to 26 cents. All right, guys, and my target for this would be obviously another local high, reclaim this mid-level, go to the range high at around 70 cents, and from the current price this would be at around 166 gains. So let's say round about, we don't know if you go even lower, but round about 3x we would be making from current levels, okay? And in my opinion, the price won't stop there. It will go higher. Of course, we got some retracements, but at the end it will go much higher in my opinion, to at least the 1.618 Fibonacci retracement level, or even the 2 or 2.618, okay? There is no limit, the sky's the limit, because we will go into price exploration because we never had such prices. Of course, those times here, but those were like 1-day prices. I don't know what happened there, okay? So this would be new all-time highs, basically. So yeah, when we check out the stock RSI and RSI weekly and monthly chart, we are almost overbought. Stock RSI is overbought, but as I told you in my last video, you can check it out right here on the top right corner. As I told you in my last video, the stock RSI and RSI can be overbought on the monthly chart for a long period of time during bull markets. That's completely normal. Another thing I know based on my 7+ years experience in chart analysis and investing. So as you can see, monthly and weekly, they are resetting, alright, they are resetting really good, and the mid-level is most of the time a support zone on the RSI, and the stock RSI is resetting at oversold, alright. So in confluence with price analysis and RSI analysis, I think that this is a good buy just based on the charts, okay. So let's go into the company itself. Where is it located, mining districts, how much do they make, what are their AISC, and so on, and why I think that fundamentally this is a good investment opportunity as well, not just based on chart analysis. So Guanajuato Silver has its headquarters in Vancouver, Canada, and their operation jurisdiction is Mexico, mainly in the historic Guanajuato mining district and Durango. So they got their mines. Their mines are El Cubo mine, San Ignacio mine, Valencia mine complex, and Topia mine. Sorry for the pronunciation if I pronounce something wrong, I'm sorry. And just some overview for you guys. The Guanajuato mining company makes around 4 million silver equivalent ounces per year. They produce around 4 million silver equivalent ounces per year, and they are currently a junior mining company. And in comparison to a lot of other junior miners or even mid-tier and major miners, I made a big list which took me like multiple weeks to fill out with all the details about all the different mines and so on. It was a big lot of work, but now I know a lot about the silver mines and gold mines in general. So I got a nice overview right now. Based on the comparison to other mining companies, in my opinion, Guanajuato is well undervalued. Other mining companies, such as Silver Corp Metals, of course they have a little bit of different cash flow, a little bit of this different jurisdiction. They don't have that much debt, but in comparison to other mining companies, junior companies, just for example Silver Corp Metals, they are undervalued in my opinion. Even Silver Corp Metals is undervalued in my opinion. But Silver Corp Metals sits at around a market cap of $1.5 billion. Guanajuato Silver sits at a market cap at $0.144 billion. Okay, so even there's a big difference. You can also compare it to Silver X Mining. You can compare it to Avino Silver Gold Mines, America's Gold and Silver Corp, all the different mines which produce round about 2.6 million silver equivalents, at least in the year of 2024. Those are the newest statistics. And they are priced in way higher, almost at $1 billion. And Guanajuato is priced in at $144 million. So there's a big difference just in comparison to the different junior mining companies. Of course, there are some risks in Mexico based on politics, socials, and geological challenges. There is one other important factor for you to know. Guanajuato Silver makes most of the revenue from gold and silver, around 50-50, okay? And they have around 26.38 AISC per silver equivalent, which is actually pretty high in comparison to other mines. For example, Silver Corp Metals has an AISC below $14, which is pretty good. But nonetheless, with current silver prices at around about $15, and they will go even higher after the small correction we are currently in, Guanajuato Silver makes $25 per silver equivalent. And this is great profit. Of course, other producers will make even more gains because they have lower AISC, but just in general, even though they have high production costs, their gains, their earnings are high as well because silver prices are rising. Silver prices will be elevated for the next few years, in my opinion. I don't think we see silver prices below $20, $30 again. So they will be profitable over the next couple years in the long run, just based on silver prices, okay? You don't know what management will do. But nonetheless, we can go on to the current cash situation. Currently, they have around 7 million in cash, which is not a lot based on comparison to their current debt, which is 97 million. At least those are the stats I found. Those are the most recent stats I found based on my research. And that's the risk of Guanajuato Silver, okay? So they have a nice mine, they have nice mines working, they have a nice mining fleet, they are flexible, they can drill really fast to explore even more mining districts, but they are currently profitable based on high silver prices, which I think is not priced in yet in the chart. As I already spoke about, their share prices are pretty much undervalued in comparison to other junior companies. But what's the risk? As I already said, they have a lot of debt and they tend to dilute into investors. So they put more stocks into circulation, they sell stocks instead of taking credits. And this is the current short-term risk, because in the end, if the silver prices keep up like that, okay, if they stay high, plus 50, maybe $100, who knows, in the coming years, in the long run, they will be profitable, okay? I just saw some interviews from the CEO saying that they try to do quality production, so not too much quantity, more than 4 million ounces per year producing. They try to produce a good amount of ounces with a low AISC. They try to lower the AISC, which at the end gives them more earnings, okay? More cash flow, more free cash flow, which is easier to pay off debt. That's all about Guanajuato Silver. In my opinion, it's a nice investment idea. In my opinion, it's possible to make around 700% gains if we reach $1 billion, which is obviously in the cards, but this is no financial advice, guys. Do your own research like I did, watch some interviews, research some of the stats, watch out for the next earnings we will have. They will most likely be good, will be positive, obviously, because the silver and gold prices just rose to new all-time highs. But, always do your own research. Check out the chart. In my opinion, currently we have a good buying opportunity. It can go even lower a little bit, obviously, but I start accumulating right now because I think that this will go much higher in the coming months and in the coming years. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you had some good insights into Guanajuato Silver. And if you liked the video, please leave a like. Tell me your opinion in the comments. Do you think that Guanajuato Silver has a bright future ahead or no? And if so, please tell me why. Furthermore, I would appreciate if you would subscribe to my channel. It's a small channel, we just started growing, we just started the channel, so I appreciate every single new follower on our channel. Thanks guys for watching, have a nice day, goodbye.